and this is your Hatha Yoga class. Today you are joining me in Hunstville, Ontario, and we are at Arrowhead Provincial Park. And right behind me is the Stubbs Falls. Very beautiful, very loud as well, so we'll definitely be having a voiceover today so you're able to hear me. And we also have some beautiful music to go along with our practice today as well. Now for your practice, you're going to need your yoga mat, maybe a yoga strapping block, and if you are going to be using that, just have that off to the side of your mat. With Hatha Yoga, there is no rush with our practice. We're going to flow through poses today at a nice easy pace as we work on our strength, flexibility, and balance. So lots of time to feel those poses today, to take the options that feel right and that work for you. And there will be pregnancy options, so if you need those options today, make sure to listen out for those. All right, so whenever you're ready to begin, we're going to start a mounting pose, so you can bring yourself to the front of your mat.
So as you set up your mounting pose, pregnancy option, you can keep the feet wider. If not, let's bring them together. Lengthen your body, lift your heart, relax your shoulders. Feel free to close your eyes. Start to notice your breath. An inhale, and exhale. And start to relax your mind by putting your day aside and connecting now to this present moment in time. And when you feel ready, you can open your eyes. Take your hands behind and interlace your fingers. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, open the chest, arms lengthen as the knuckles press down. And also lift your heart and chin and look up to the sky. Feel that opening through your heart center. As you bring your head back to center, you can release the fingers. Standing tall in your mounting pose. Move into your sun salutations. Take a deep inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together, and then exhale, swan dive forward. Bend your knees, set your hands for plank. As you step back to plank, draw the abdominals in. To begin with, lower to knees. Pregnancy option coming into dogtail as you arch the spine. The other option, exhale, chaturanga, elbows in, come all the way down on curl toes. Squeeze the glutes as you inhale to cobra, baby back bend. Now curl your toes into your mat and push back to downward dog. Tilt your tailbone up towards the sky and continue to push the buttocks back. At the end of your next exhalation, come up onto your toes, bend the knees, look between the hands, and step the feet through. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, swan dive forward. Set your hands for plank and step back to plank. You can lower down to the knees, or if you like more, stay on the toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Once again, come all the way down on curl toes. Inhale to cobra. Or when the spine feels ready for more, you can continue to press through the hands, lifting open up to upward dog. Now curl your toes into your mat and push back to downward dog. Here, spread your fingers. Nod your chin in towards your chest. At the end of your next exhalation, come up onto toes, bend the knees, and step the feet through. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. One more time, exhale, swan dive forward. Set your hands for plank, either step or option to hop back to plank. Knees or toes. Exhale, chaturanga. Coming to upward dog option, halfway down, hover and curl toes, then inhale to upward dog. Now curl your toes into your mat and push back to downward dog. So taking this time, starting to warm up your body and getting your blood circulating. At the end of your next exhalation, come up onto the toes, bend the knees, either step or hop the feet through. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, mountain pose. Now coming into intense pose, let's draw the abdominals in. Bend the knees and sit back. Arms come up alongside your ears as you reach out through the fingers. That's a little much for the shoulders. You can reach forward instead. So making that adjustment if needed. Starting now to bring some warmth into those legs. Now exhale, swan dive forward. Set your hands for plank. Either step or hop back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Now inhale, bend your knees and take right foot through into lunge. Knee and toes pointing forward. And inhale, lift your heart, sweep the arms up, palms together. Sink into your lunge, lengthen your arms, and look up at your thumbs. Now as you look forward, lean forward, set your hands for plank. Take right leg back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Now inhale, bend your knees, take left foot through into lunge. Set your lunge. And inhale, lift your heart, sweep the arms up, palms together. Sink into your lunge, lengthen arms, and look up at your thumbs. Now look forward, lean forward, set your hands for plank. Take a left leg back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. So you can start to acknowledge how your body's feeling today. Make sure to listen to your body. If you ever need to rest, you can sit back in a child's pose. At the end of your next exhalation, come up onto the toes, bend the knees, either step or hop the feet through. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, mountain pose. Once again, draw the belly in, bend the knees, sit back, bring those arms up alongside your ears if you can. Here, feel that weight into the heels. Check in with your posture, lift your heart, and look straight ahead. Start to feel that warmth building through the back and arms as well. Now exhale, swan dive forward. Set your hands for plank. Either step or hop back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Then inhale, bend your knees, take right foot through into lunge. Set your lunge, then inhale, lift your heart, sweep the arms up, palms together. Sink into your lunge, lengthen arms, look up at your thumbs. Then look forward, lean forward, set your hands for plank. Take right leg back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Then inhale, bend your knees, take left foot through into lunge. Set your lunge. Then inhale, lift your heart, sweep the arms up, palms together. Sink into your lunge, lengthen arms, look up at your thumbs. Then look forward, lean forward, set your hands for plank. Take a left leg back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. feeling that warmth building in your body. At the end of your next exhalation, come up onto the toes, bend the knees, either step or hop the feet through. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, mountain pose. One more time, draw the belly in, bend the knees, sit back, bring those arms up and reach. Like a little bit more work into the legs, and bend the knees and sit lower, still maintaining that good posture and alignment. Now exhale, swan dive forward. Set your hands for plank. Either step or hop back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees, take right foot through into lunge. Set your lunge. Inhale, lift your heart, sweep the arms up, palms together. Sink into your lunge, lengthen arms, look up at your thumbs. Look forward, lean forward, set your hands for plank. Take right leg back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Take left foot through into lunge. Set your lunge. Inhale, lift your heart, sweep the arms up, palms together. Sink into your lunge, lengthen arms, look up at your thumbs. Look forward, lean forward, set your hands for plank. Take a left leg back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. At the end of your next exhalation, come up onto the toes, bend the knees, either step or hop the feet through. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, mountain pose. Feeling warm now, we're going to start to move into our standing poses as we work on strength and balance. Let's begin as we come into eagle pose. Draw the abdominals in for core stability. And then here, bend your knees. As you keep your right foot grounded, you can take your left leg, cross it over tightly, and have the toes touch down. If you like more, keep the toes up, tuck the foot into the side, or maybe see if you can wrap the foot around. As you keep your heart lifted, adding the eagle arms. Begin with cactus, and as the arms come in, bring your right upper arm on top of the left. Wrap the arms around, bring palms together. You can always lift the elbows and feel that stretch across the upper back. Now lower your elbows, unravel the arms, and then cross the legs. Let's try that on the other side. Keeping the abdominals engaged, bend the knees. Left foot stays grounded. Take now your right leg, cross it over, toes touch down, or keep the toes up. Tuck the foot into the side, or see if you're able to wrap the foot around. Heart lifted, and your eagle arms here in cactus. So you bring the arms in. This time bring your left upper arm on top of the right. Wrap it around, palms together. If you like that deeper stretch for the back, go ahead and lift the elbows. And you can lower your elbows, unravel the arms, and uncross the legs. Wonderful. Coming into Warrior Two. Let's take our feet wide apart as we start to set the foundation through our feet. Turn your right toes, point to the front of your mat, and have your left toes point straight ahead. So left leg stays straight, then the right knee sink into your lunge. Allow your knee to line up with ankle. Square your shoulders with hips and lengthen your spine. Arms come up to a straight line shoulder height as you reach out through the fingers. You can turn your gaze and look towards your right fingertips. Holding here in Warrior Two, feeling that strength you hold within your body. Strengthening the arms and legs.
Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham Mangalam Bhavatu.
As you bring your gaze back to center, you can come back up and release. Other side, pivot your right foot in and turn your left toes pointing to the back of your mat. And as that right leg stays straight, bend your left knee, sink into your lunge. Square the shoulders with the hips, lengthen spine. Arms can come back up to that straight line shoulder height. You can turn your gaze and look towards your left fingertips. Continue to breathe here. Nice smooth breath in and out through the nose.
Om Sarvesham Swastir Bhavatu Sarvesham Shantir Bhavatu Sarvesham Purnam Bhavatu Sarvesham.
As you bring your gaze back to center, come back up and release. You can pivot your left foot back in. Either step or hop the feet together. Once again, working on standing balance. Coming to dancer's pose. So let's draw those abdominals in. We'll keep the right foot grounded. And take your left hand, grab a hold of the inner part of your left foot. See if that's available for your body today. Or maybe it's just lifting the foot today. And you can bring your right arm up alongside your ear, finding focus and balance. When ready, you can tip forward from the hips, using the strength of the back side of the body, flexibility through the front as you lift your foot up towards the sky. Feeling that back bend going into the spine. Standing balance helps to improve focus and concentration. And notice that strength you're also building in that supported foot and ankle. Now you can hinge back up and can release lower foot and arm. Let's try that on the other side. So left foot stays grounded. Take the right hand. If you can, grab a hold of the inner part of your foot. Left arm comes up alongside your ear. Bring your focus back to that spot in the room. And when ready, tip forward from the hips as you lift that foot up towards the sky. Keep lifting your heart as well. You can hinge back up. Lower your arm, hand can release, and lower your foot. Let's come back to mountain pose at the front of your mat. Lengthen your body and lift your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, swan dive forward. Set your hands for plank. Either step or hop back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Now let's inhale, bend our knees, take right foot through into lunge. Set your lunge. Then inhale, lift your heart, sweep the arms up, palms together. And exhale, draw them down to your heart center. Sink deeper into your lunge as we continue to strengthen the legs. Pregnancy option, you can stay here. If not, you can add a spinal twist. As you twist through the spine, bring left upper arm to outer right thigh. As you exhale, twist through the spine, bring palms to heart center, draw shoulders away from ears, and look back at your right elbow. An option to bind, you can take that top arm over the back, bottom arm underneath the hamstring as you clasp the hands. It's just an option though. Take whatever option you need to today that feels right for your body. As you look back to the front, hands can release from that bind, untwist, lean forward, set your hands for plank, take right leg back to plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Now inhale, bend your knees and take left foot through into lunge. Set your lunge. Then inhale, lift your heart, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, draw them down to your heart center. And you can always sink deeper into that lunge. If adding that spinal twist, twist through the spine and bring right upper arm to outer left thigh. So we exhale, press into that thigh and twist deeper. Palms to heart center, shoulders drawn down from ears, and look back at your left elbow. If coming to that bind, take that top arm over your back and that other arm underneath the hamstring as you clasp the hands. Takes a little bit more flexibility in the spine, chest, and shoulders to get that bind. But with greater practice, you'll be able to get there over time. So enjoy this twist, massaging the internal organs, improving your digestive system. And also building a nice, strong, stable lower body. Now as you look back to the front, hands can release from the bind, untwist, lean forward, set your hands for plank. Take the left leg back to plank, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. At the end of your next exhalation, come up onto the toes, bend the knees, either step or hop the feet through. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, mountain pose. Now coming to one more standing balance pose, tree pose. So come to the center of your mat. Only makes sense to come to tree since we're outdoors in nature today. So draw your abdominals in and keep your right foot grounded. A couple options. You can bring your left foot by the inner part of your ankle, having the toes touch down. Or you can bring the foot to the inner shin or even the inner thigh. See where that foot needs to be placed today. And you can bring your hands to prayer at your heart center. Lengthen your spine, lift your heart. Find that focus and balance. And if you like here, go ahead, extend your branches. Continue to grow strong and tall. Maybe lift your heart and look to the sky. Now bring your gaze back to center, and then hands come back to prayer. Let's release lower arms and leg. Let's try that on the other side. Ground through your left foot, find that right spot. And then you can take that right foot maybe to the same spot that you had it placed on the other side. Hands come back to prayer at your heart center. Lengthen your spine, lift your heart. Find that focus. And if you like, go ahead, extend those branches. Maybe even lift your heart and look to the sky. As you look forward, you can bring your hands back to prayer. And when ready, release from your tree. Let's come back to mountain pose. In front of your mat. Lengthen your body, lift your heart. Inhale, sweep the arms up, palms together. Exhale, swan dive forward. Set your hands for plank. Either step or hop back to plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Now this time you're going to come all the way down and uncurl the toes. We're going to set it for wheel of life to stretch the chest and shoulders. Begin with the right side. Open your right arm out, straight line shoulder height, hand into the ground. Then from here, you're going to push through the left hand and roll on to the right side of your body. If you're able to, you can rest the side of your head down. You can take your top leg, bend the knee, step that foot over. So having that support through hand and foot. Notice how that stretch feels for the right pec and shoulder. If you need a deeper stretch, option here to continue to push through that left hand and roll all the way to your lower back. If that lower back is grounded, if you like, you can bend both knees here. Readjust where needed. And if we still need more, you can take that left arm all the way back, feeling the fingers touch without moving that right arm. So we don't want to slide the arm down. When you feel the fingers touch, you can interlace the fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Feel a big stretch here going through the chest and shoulders. This is a great pose to help improve posture. Fingers can release. Bring that left arm back up and around. And then from here, roll into the side of your body. Then you can roll all the way back to your belly where you started. Recenter yourself here. And going to the other side, you can now open your left arm out, straight line shoulder height, hand into the ground. And as you push through that right hand, you can roll to the side of the body, resting the side of your head down, using a yoga block if needed, if you're not able to rest the head. Take the top leg over, put it into your ground, and see how it feels for this side. If you need more, continue to twist. That lower back is grounded. You can bend both knees. If you're quite comfortable here and like to take it further, take that top arm back. See if those fingers can touch. You can interlace the fingers, squeezing shoulder blades together for a more deeper stretch. Fingers can release. You can bring that arm back around, rolling to the side of your body, and then you can roll back to your belly, where you started, reset. And coming now to child's pose. Draw the abdominals in to support lower back as you press through hands and knees, push your buttocks back. Have your feet together and take your knees extra wide as your mat. Sit back to the heels. Feel that stretch into the lower back. We're going to add in our scarecrow arms to also stretch now the upper body, upper back and shoulders. So take your straight arms, palms face up, bring your right arm all the way and up to the knee, and then take the other arm in all the way up to the other knee. And from here you're going to reach out to opposite sides, reaching evenly so your chest stays facing to the ground. When ready, you can rest your forehead down to your mat. A nice restorative stretch. Feel that through the shoulder caps, across the upper back. Great time to check in with your body, noticing how you're feeling at this point. As you lift your forehead, I'm just going to switch the arms. So having that left arm closer in towards you, reaching out to opposite sides. Might need to wiggle around a little bit to get there. Once you're there, you can lower your forehead back down to your mat.
Parameshwaraya Vidmahe Paratatvaya Dhimahi Tanno Brahma Prachodaya Tanno Brahma Prachodaya.
As you lift your forehead, you can uncross the arms and stretch them forward. And from here, you can slowly walk the hands in towards you, come up to sitting onto the heels. Let's continue to stretch. Now we're going to start to stretch the lower body, the hip flexors. Come up to your knees and lunge your right foot forward. From here, you can sink the hips forward. Feel that opening and stretching to the left hip flexor. Hands to thighs, heart is lifted. Let's keep the shoulders relaxed. Now, lean forward, hands into our mat. Press through the hands to bring the right leg back in. Walk the hands in, come back to the knees. Other side. So now you can lunge your left foot forward. And as you sink the hips forward, feel that stretch and opening into the right hip flexor. Hands to thigh. Heart lifted and shoulders relaxed. And as you release, come forward again, hands into your mat. Push through the hands to bring the left leg back in. And here, you can walk the hands in, coming back up to the knees. And we'll now get off our knees and bring ourselves to a seated position. As we continue to stretch the lower body, coming to a seated forward bend, come up to the sitting bones. Legs straight, feet flexed. It's the option you can take the legs a bit wider. As you sit tall, come forward, arms alongside the legs, or you can take hands or a yoga strap around the soles of your feet. Inhale, lift your heart, and then exhale, forehead towards toes. So feel that stretch now through the back of the legs, into your calves, hamstrings, and lower back. As you lift your forehead, hands can release, come back up, sit nice and tall. And then from here, feel free to turn and face towards me. And stretch the outer hips and glutes. Coming to lotus, start as you tuck your right leg in, then left. See how the hips are feeling with this position. If we're feeling more open into the hips, you can come to half lotus, bring left foot onto right thigh. Make sure it feels okay for the knees as well. Or more, you can come to full lotus and bring right foot onto left thigh. Start as you sit nice and tall, relax the hips. And adding in a side bend, bring the right hand to your side and bring your left arm up alongside your ear. So you reach out through the fingers, feel it stretch along the left side of your body. If you need more, you can slide the hand further out, continue to open your heart. And as you come back up, you can release the arm down. From here, come forward, hands in front. Feel that deeper stretch into your lower body. If you like, walk the hands forward, lower belly, chest, and forehead. You can lift your forehead, walk the hands back in. Take your time, slowly uncross the legs, slide them forward. I'd like to give them a little shake. Stretch the ankles as you point and flex the feet. And give the toes a bit of a wiggle. And as we go to the other side, tuck your left leg in, and the right, sit with the legs crossed. And coming to half lotus, bring right foot onto left thigh. And if going all the way into full lotus, you can bring left foot onto right thigh. Sit nice and tall, relax the lower body. And adding the side bend, left hand to your side, right arm up alongside your ear, reaching out through the fingers, feeling that stretch. If you'd like a bit more, then you can slide the hand further out. Continue to open your heart. Feel nice stretch into the side of your waistline and into the ribs. You can come back up, release the arm down. Lean forward, hands in front. If you like, walk the hands forward. Lower belly, chest, and forehead. You can lift your forehead, walk the hands back in. Take your time as you slowly uncross the legs, slide them forward, and give them that little shake. Point and flex the feet. And wiggle the toes. Now coming into a wide leg seated bend. You can open your legs as wide as you're able to. Position yourself up to the sitting bones. Legs straight, feet flexed. Spine is straight as well. Feel that stretch into the inner thighs, groin, and hamstrings. If you might need a deeper stretch, lead with the heart, come forward. Hands in front to give you that support. If you still need more, keep hinging through the hips, nice long spine, maybe coming down to the forearms. Or sliding the hands forward as you lower your belly, chest, and forehand. As you lift your forehand, you can walk the hands back in, sit nice and tall. And from here, you can slide the legs back in. For our last few poses, we're going to work on the flexibility of the spine, starting with plow. With the pregnancy option, we want to avoid flipping the body upside down, so you can come here into butterfly instead. Everyone else that might be coming into plow, you can bring yourself a bit closer to the front of your mat so there's room behind you. You can start with a few rocks here to prepare the spine and enjoy a nice massage for your back. You might decide just to stay with the rocks today, but when the spine is ready, you can come to plow, taking your hands, grab a hold of the back of your rib cage, supporting yourself, being safe. Elbows, upper arms into your mat, and the back of your head stays into your mat. You avoid turning your head to the side. Here, bringing flexion to the spine, feeling a stretch through the center of your back. Greater flexibility, toes might be able to touch down to your mat over your head. And if they're able to touch down, you have the option of walking your feet wider apart and bending the knees down towards the sides of your ears. If you'd like, you can hug the back of the knees in, or you can keep the hands to your rib cage, giving yourself that support. You might be able to have those knees rest down to your mat over time, but that will also depend on the length of your legs, so just go to where you feel comfortable and feel a nice stretch. Try to relax and breathe softly. Now if the knees are bent, you can straighten the legs, walking the feet back in. As you draw the abdominals in, bring the arms to your sides, hands into your mat. Using that strength and support, slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra. Once your lower back comes all the way down, you can bend your knees, hug them in, and rock side to side. Massage your lower back. And now we're going to reverse that stretch for the spine, coming into a back bend. Bring an extension to the spine. Two options, bridge or wheel. Start as you lower your feet down to your mat and set them into your mat hip width apart, ankles in line with knees, toes point straight ahead, and arms to your sides. Coming into bridge, you can squeeze the buttocks, push through your feet, and lift your pelvis up towards the sky. Slide the arms in, interlace the fingers. Arms are straight. So you come up to the upper arms and shoulders. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. From here, you can see if you can lift that pelvis up higher. Feel that nice stretching opening through the front of your body into the chest and shoulders. If you're at your edge, stay with bridge. If you'd like a deeper back bend, you can come down from bridge and set up for wheel. Your hands come to your mat alongside ears, elbows up. Strong foundation through the hands and feet. You can then squeeze your buttocks. When ready, push through the hands, feet. You can start by coming up onto the top of your head. And when ready, continue to press all the way up. Stretch your throat, look down between the palms of your hands. Keep breathing here. Keep squeezing the glutes. Lift the pelvis up higher. Feel that extension going into the lumbar spine, the lower back. Feels good to open up. Now if you decided to come to wheel, when you're ready to come down, make sure it's slowly and safely on top of your head. Then you can tuck your chin in, lower your back all the way down. And if you're in bridge, you can release the fingers, untuck the upper arms and shoulders, and slowly roll down vertebra by vertebra. Once you come down, you can then hug the knees in and rock side to side. Now coming into a gentle spinal twist. You can start as you open those arms out wide, palms gaze up to the sky. And from here, lower the knees down to the right side. Lower back lifts up off your mat, but arms and shoulder blades remain grounded. You can turn your gaze and look towards your left fingertips. Feel that support now of the ground, allowing you to relax. Bring your head back to center. Draw the abdominals in for support as you bring the knees up and then lower them down to the left side. Once they lower, you can turn your gaze and look towards your right fingertips. Continue to relax into this twist. And bring your head back to center. Draw the abdominals in as you bring the knees back up to center. You can lower your feet down to your mat. Allow your pelvis and spine to settle. From here, you can slide the legs forward, a bit further apart. Slide the arms down to your sides. Pull your shoulders down from your ears. Your palms gaze up to the sky. Moving now into your Shavasana, relaxation and meditation. If you're pregnant, if you like, you can always bring yourself to rest on the side of your body into a fetal position. Once you settle in, if you haven't already, go ahead and close your eyes. Soften your eyelids and relax your jaw. Lips gently sealed. Tongue resting gently on the palate of your mouth. Soften all the muscles of your face. And start to scan your body. From the tips of your toes all the way out through the crown of your hand. Noticing areas you're holding on to, and now letting go. And allow your mind to relax. If there's any thoughts you're still holding on to, put them aside. Focus on your breath. Allow your mind and body to experience complete relaxation. And for any healing that needs to take place, to happen now. begin to deepen your breath. Slowly awaken your body as you wiggle your fingers and toes. If you like, you can slowly rock your head from side to side, doing a gentle massage to the back of your head, releasing any tension through the neck. As your head comes back to center, in your time you can slowly draw your knees in towards your chest. Hug the knees in and give yourself a great big hug for taking the time to honor your mind, body, and spirit. And keeping your eyes closed, you can roll towards me into a fetal position. Take another moment here to rest. And again, in your time, you can slowly press yourself up to sitting. You can bring yourself to sitting with the legs crossed, hands on knees, palms gaze up. Lengthen your spine and allow your heart to lift. And acknowledge that change in your mind and body. Having now a better connection with mind, body, and breath, and a better sense of self-awareness. Now let's end with a deep inhale. Sweep your arms above your head, bring palms together, and exhale, draw them down to your heart center. The divine in me honors the divine in you. May there be peace in your heart and the world around you. Namaste.
Thank you so much for sharing your yoga practice here today with me at Stubbs Falls. I hope you're leaving here feeling fantastic. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of nature in Northern Ontario. I know I sure did. This is a great spot and a great park to go camping, kayaking, ice skating in the winter, and also cross-country skiing. So if you love the outdoors, you definitely want to come see Arrowhead Provincial Park whenever you're up north or in Hunstville. All right, you enjoy the rest of your day, and I hope to see you back here soon. Take care.